Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in the Cyclist tactics with our career mode playthrough Old Empire Racing at the end of the second season. And there was just a little last stage left, and then I think we are off to the season evaluation, aren't we? The Basara Sprints. Ah yes, the race without competition, or rather where the competition fooled us once. But, of course, we didn't let them fool us twice. We turned around on them. And let's see if we can keep that up. Frank Weiss needs to go for the mountain jersey once again because... Oh, no, he doesn't. Frank Weiss is just our little boy for everything. And Vladimir Antonov needs to go for the mountain jersey. Good to know. And otherwise, we just need to keep up front. Because currently we are... Everyone but Frank Weiss needs to be at the front at the end of the stage. Alright, should be able to do this. Let's see how it goes. Well, the first turn looks pretty straightforward. What we're going to do is just sign off on that. This is Pavel. Pavel needs to be at the front. Frank... Oh, someone else is pulling already, so Frank doesn't even have to go there. But, of course, Vladimir needs to have a chat with people. We need to get to this node first with Vladimir. That is not too difficult because we can just... Well, this is an obvious move. They are going to move here, right? Or short, and then we launch with... yeah, damn it. Okay. No, that's no longer an option. Can't launch anymore unless they are going short. Because Frank Weiss is not part of the P0. Yep, exactly as I thought they would do. That's all good. Now we are in a good place. And because the AI doesn't quite know yet how to... oh, everyone has fallen back to... how to sprint, what we can do is simply to... sign off on that, Frank signs off on that. Vladimir is going to the front and will get 1 point. And because I own the entire table of mountain climb results, 1 point is enough. We can also just move one node further, and that will not only get rid of their relay riders, but also get me the 3 points. Which is sounding a lot better than just getting 1 point and sneaking through. It looks like we can. It is more efficient, actually, to just invest 2 attack points at this point. Because this move to here would cost 3 additional attack points. So let's just move here. He moves up. We grab the points. And that's it. Oh, wow. Okay. Someone is going a little hard, and there are some other riders here who did not want to follow along. So we are going to follow this one. But yeah, this is breaking up already. It doesn't hurt me. Alright, we do another decent move with Frank, and that gives these guys an option to catch up. Although they will be a little wasted from the efforts. Or do we want to move harder? Maybe like this? This is across a technical section though, so no, I'd rather not, because that gives my guys in the back a little too much of hurt in the legs. So let's go in there and have Vladimir also fall back. Okay, I sense that it is time to get forward so that we can counter any attacks moves. Oh, there they are coming already. Shit. Maybe one turn too late. Let's see. Not if Frank is doing a massive lead out. Alright, that's what we are going to try and attempt, like a max out, so that they don't have the chance to really get away. Everyone moves forward. So Frank just goes all out, like this. That should be good enough. Yeah, everyone's following. Okay, we kept it together. Oh, and now I won't go back into the relay. I just say that's good enough. And Vladimir is moving forward, as is Dennis, as is Pavel. Okay, everyone is up front. And now let's see what happens. Massive lead out by Stefano across the technical sector right there. So not much slipstream to grab. but everyone is following so far. And they are already positioning for the sprint. Someone moved right behind us. That is mostly fine with me, actually. Who is our fastest guy? Probably at this point, Pavel. He also still has enough attack points. It's not that far, but 2 turns. 2 turns to go. So, yes, Vladimir is staying right there. Then, Dennis, yeah, you can move behind here. And then Pavel does the same. Right, this isn't looking too hard a move. But some guys have been going out the front. So we can do that. And then, I think you know what's coming. Who is behind us? So we have... Kirill. Yeah, okay. He is currently doing pretty well in the overall, but I think stacking the top 3 might be a better choice than not pulling him along. So, yes, we are going there. And the climbing jersey attacks, and everyone is following, apart from the peloton. That has 2 more tracked riders in it. The others are a little in front of the peloton, actually. Okay, sounds good. And now, there he is. There he is. We are now going to... we're not going to get rid of him. So he's right there. He reorders to the back. But what we can do is, of course, just counter that. So we're going to do it like this. And Vladimir has to lead out once more across the line this time. And because of this difference in number of nodes here between us, we should be able, even with the slightly lower speed, to... and we have plenty of attack points left over. We should be able to get the winning time. And that's all that matters here. So let's get across the line. Still very powerful. Good stuff. There we have it. And Kirill is out sprinting us, but that is not for long. Oh, that is actually for long because he... Holy shit, mate. That was massive. Okay. Yeah, you can see he has 1 sprint point. He didn't use any attack points to follow me. And then had 7 attack plus his 1 sprint, which is 8, which can be converted into 4 velocity. And I have no chance of passing him. He's way too strong. Way too strong. Yeah, there you go. Can Pavel? Pavel? Pavel! Hero Pavel! He can even add some velocity. Okay, if you're an actual flat rider / sprinter, you easily can. There you go. We did grab the win after all. Solid result. Stacking that top 10 nicely. And the jerseys as well. So we have finished this one up with a little bit of domination. 492 points. Well, if no one wants to join the race, then the glory is all for Archanan, isn't it? And yes, I'm quite happy. We almost got prestige in every single category. The only one missing was wearing the green jersey. Isn't that a travesty? But we did win it in the end. So, yeah, too bad. Anyway, that's a nice season finish. Almost getting... Oh no, this is 0.5. Almost getting all the sponsor points needed if this were a 1.0 sponsor-focused race to have a happy sponsor after just 1 race. Yeah, not too bad. And now, loading career information. That means we are getting back into the hub and we are ready for the season evaluation. We also do have a level up though. Oh wow! Oh, look at that! Everyone is level 5 now. That means Frank Weiss has leveled up. Okay. Hello there, Mr. Frank. Yeah, what do we do? You have enough recovery. You do need more attack points. Mountain 2? I mean, we don't have a proper climber. We only have a fake climber who's called... where are you? Vladimir Antonov. Fake climber, also known as our rider. Yes, but these stats are starting to look quite nice. Especially if what we could do with them is not to go with Mountain 2, but rather Time Trial 2. Then we would get a flat trait as well, and then he would be kind of an all-rounder. But that, unfortunately, makes us go real bad in sprint. And It doesn't give us a negative technical, but yeah, it's Mountain 2 that is much better for Grand Tours. On the other hand, depends on how you're racing them. If you're very much conserving your energy and so on, then the +1 in flat really helps you do that on flatter stages. Alright, are you ready for the season summary? The scary one is upon us, because we are moving up to Pro League. Alright, let's take a look. Ooh, yes, that indeed is the issue. So our sponsor is very happy with our season performance and has offered to significantly increase our funding for the upcoming season. Also, we are at rank 18, and our stellar performance this season means we earned a promotion to the Pro League. That is great news. Yes, Old Empire Racing on top of the league. And who is going down? Kickstart, Heritage Racing, as well as Ultimate Sportswear. Alright. Oh, that coast race of ours, that was massive. 764 points. Wow. And we are generating the next season. And now we shall take a look at the schedule. Well, well. Look who it is. Welcome to Pro League. Yes. You're clearly doing some things right. Well, I hope so. And now time has come for you to face the heroes of the sport in the most prestigious races in the world. Yeah, that's daunting. Nah, not so much, mate. It's fine. Competition is fierce in Pro League, and I'd advise you not to aim too high too soon. Now, Kirob, please stop making cringy voices and focus on the action of season planning. You would not want to find yourself back in Amateur League again after your first season as a pro, would you? Right. There at the top is the Tour of Gasmea. That's where everyone's dreaming of winning one major jersey in. Yes, that's not... This is grammatically correct, I'm just reading it wrong. So I don't have my glasses on for this distance, and this is a little small, because I'm playing on a 4K monitor, but in 1080p. So, just so you know. Anyway, so this is small window for my little old eyes. Yes, but best of luck with that. Yes, thank you very much. Now the calendar has changed. Now we see only pro races and mixed league races. So what once was at the top of the calendar is now at the bottom. Yeah, and you remember some of these. Team time trials. We have sometimes there are a few times where there are 2 mixed races. Let me see. Here, for instance, September is one, and I think in April. Yes, Hinterlands and Fedbio. Right. And otherwise, it's stacked. And from the looks of it, we cannot go to the Tour of Gasmea. We cannot go to the Tour of Archanan. And, ooh, why is that one black? Oh, that's a bug. What? What is this even? Holy shit! What is going on? That is a brutal stage. But it's certainly not a heavy cobble ITT. Whoops. But that one is a light cobble and not ITT. Yes, so Tour of Gasmea. Are there any scary stages in there? Yes. Check. Check. And no, that's fine. Yeah, also check. And the last stage. Oof, nice little kicker there. Better than Paris, isn't it? And, of course, Desert Sprint locked. But now let's take a look at what we actually can do. And that is, well, team time trial if we wanted to. Our goal should be mostly mixed races, because everything else is just way too hard. Oh, but you know what? Look at that. There are not that many teams partaking in the ITTW. That one has a team time trial in it, though. Oh, fuck me. That's a long one. That's a long one, too. I don't think our team is strong enough to set any time there. Dennis, I mean, he's decent. Now let's see the other stages. That's fine. It's fine. This is fine. But yeah, racing one time trial is fine, using all your attack points and stuff. But then several after each other, where you don't recover fully all your attack points, that is draining. Unless you have super high stats. And we don't! Level 5 guys are attempting this now. So maybe it's the coast race. We were quite successful there before. So let's try to repeat that. Oh, there are quite a few hills in there. First one. Oh, there's one on the last 3 stages each. And then we have Felsbach. Cobble climb finish. Cloud Peak Circle looks like we have something to go for. There's just one pro team joining, but it's Meadowmeister Milk. And I think that's a Hedvesian climber team. Ouch. Okay, we could do the Great Plains Tour. That's a lot of stages. Quite prestigious. Prestige 8. One thing that we also need to think about is that if we are racing events that have a prestige level that is below the level of our riders, we're getting significantly less experience for those. And if we are racing events that are higher than our riders' levels and are reasonably successful in those, that gives a lot of experience. Mara, there will be some big ones in there, but no, it's all reasonable. Harvest Tour or Southern Alps? I think the Southern Alps look juicy for a climber called Frank Weiss. And of course, Pirona, although Tour of the North is quite a race. That's long stages though. Wow. Yeah, that's a pro race for a reason. Look at that. Almost 500 nodes long. They are all beyond 400, and this one is the first short one. Whoa, holy shit, heavy, flat heavy cobble. Whoa, there are some level 4 cobble there are many level 4 cobble sectors in there. All flat, but 475 long. That's nasty. And then a long time trial and a flattish stage to finish it off. Oof. Those races are difficult. Those are proper difficult. Maybe we should just check before we sign up to those what kind of riders we have available, because I don't think we have much choice here. We have Alexander Cook, whom we thought might be a decent addition in terms of just having a helper. Yeah, he is looking good. As a helper, he's looking very strong. Flat and sprint, not bad. Arthur Clark, with his cobble skills, but no attack whatsoever. That's a little nasty. He's 60% along to level 5, which is very important, of course. 6 recovery, that's a lot. Yeah, but no attack, that doesn't help. So he's basically useless until he gets a level up. So no, let's kick him from the list, just so that we limit our options a little, makes it easier. We do have a decent climber here who's almost got a level up. Quite low on energy for being a climber. Daniel Jackson, flat rider, 11 potential and 60 along the way already. 4 recovery, very low attack and quite low energy though. Do we want that? I think we are going to take either Damien or Hans. Probably Hans, because who doesn't want to have a Hans on his team? You can make jokes about the war all day long, yes. But honestly, I also like the look of Damien, because he's level 12 max, and whew, he is very close to level 4, at which point he will get decent energy. He's already speedy, and of course, is a flat rider. Will be quite useful to our other riders. Do we want to get rid of someone on our team? I mean, Frank is good and all. He's probably the only climber we have here who can pull anything out. Vladimir is our tour rider, tour expert without recovery. Not much of an expert then, is he? Oh, I would love to race the 3-country challenge, but look at how harsh the competition is there. Telekom Archanan is in there, Nova Sports Equipment. It's and Meadowmeister Milk at 7. Oof, no. So maybe we have to return to this tour. It doesn't have quite as much brutal climbing as the one we did before, does it? Or is this one counting as nasty enough? I'm wondering about if we need Sansa or not. Is there enough in here that we would be able to get away without Sansa? Although he is quite fast when he has his fitness peak, and he doesn't get penalized down to, he's running at 6 energy per turn for most of the time, which is terrible. Super weak. Yeah, this is a little hard to decide. Wow, the Southern Alps Tour looks absolutely brutal this time. Yeah, that's badass. 450 length on the second stage, that is going to cause some havoc already. Yeah, I don't know. Tour of the North would be something for Sansa, that's for sure. And then, yeah, we could race this one, the Harvest Tour, but that would not leave... we can go to the Sky Race. Excel Velo Bikes, yes, racing against the very best in the world. How does that sound? Or the Vista Helvetia we can do. With Frank Weiss at level 5. He will be fine. It looks like we'll have to wait for a little while until we get Hans on. But he might very well be picked up by another team, by the way. Or just be lost because... Did we scout him? Did we actually scout him? Can't remember. But let's take a look at this list. There are a few level 6 riders we have access to now. If we don't find anything via scouting. Scouting should be a lot more powerful right now. Because, well, if we go for higher funding, that is. And our rank is quite a bit higher. So that's all good. We should see higher level riders in general. But yeah, this is not super promising. We do have 2 decent climbers here. And one of them, by the way, Hugo, he is 99% towards the next level, which will make him a level 7. And that is actually looking pretty good. He has solid stats. He's good recovery. Yeah, he's certainly one to pick up. But we cannot do that before the next season. If we look at our team the way it is right now, Damien here, 94%, I think, and 12 potential. He might be a really good candidate to just keep around. Pavel is a great flat rider. We have 2 climbers, one fake one and one proper one in Frank. And then we have 2 time trialists and 1 cobble rider. Okay, I think I found something pretty decent. So we are participating, something like this. And yes, there is 1 pro event in there, which kind of fits... Oh no, now I have to reassign everything. Well, that was easy. Okay, there we go. Could have just clicked here. Here we have the 1 pro race that we're doing, 2 pro races even. Because there is quite low participation and the participants are not super high, especially in here. They are not the Superman teams that we have up top. So I think this is a decent compromise and the other races don't really fit in our calendar that well. And for the distribution of riders, well, we have something for everyone. And it is a very nicely mixed bag. Fitness peak distributed. Some of the highlights would be, well, we're going to try this one once again with Sansa. That last time didn't work out too well. But the difficult parts are pretty close to the start of the second stage. And then it is the last stage, this climb here. Otherwise, there is not that much climbing going on. So I hope he can make it across, especially with a major fitness peak. Then another major fitness peak is for Tarasov, Denis. And he is going to crush this one. And why am I taking him to this one? Well, it is a mountain finish, or well, hilltop finish. And that one is rideable from the bottom to the top. So we can jump in 1 turn. I believe that should be the case, even though this is very long. I think that is jumpable just about. Something like, yeah, this is a little steeper. This is a 9%, I believe. But so 9 free movement points, and then max speed should get you to the line. So that means the penalty is, well, he doesn't have a penalty. That's the point. It is just applied once. His bonus is just applied once. If he has a major fitness peak, he has 10-7 and lots of resources. And otherwise, this is a decently easy stage, apart from some of those technical sectors. So, hoping on that. Then we have another one. This is a Cloud Peak Circle, of course, is going to Frank Weiss. Yes, he is going to try himself on... Whoa, this is brutal. On this one. Quite some climbing. And then we have Montpierrona is going to Vladimir Antonov. That one has a nice climb there at the start. And overall, looking quite difficult. Big climb at the start, and then mostly flat hilly. And then also a kicker towards the end, where I hope his overall speed will hold up, especially when he has a fitness peak. All right, and then we have Pavel Gusev, who is targeting Mara. The Mara Lake Circuit. Look how much flat there is. It's not much climbing. There is 4 turns of climbing, it looks like. It should be manageable. This one is so close to the end that I almost think that they are going to be able to jump it. And if not, then the slipstream provided by the lead-out riders of the other bigger teams will probably do the job so that we can pass it. This looks like just above 20, 25-ish notes. So might be possible, especially with this one being slightly downhill. 11 free movement points right there. Okay. I think this is pretty solid. And we've done one important thing. I've upped the funding level by 1 only. I could go higher. And this would give us insane money. We don't have the riders for it. We can't hire the riders for it. And then I've set expectations to low, which of course lowers this, and should be entirely possible for us to do. We need a good season, of course, but we did have one last year, but that one didn't include all that many mixed races. This is going a lot tougher, and pro races for that matter. This is going to be quite a lot tougher. We're going to jump into the TTTC, the Team Time Trial Challenge, and that is something for the upcoming episode. So I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.